भाई ऊपर ही आ रहा है ये तो भाई पहले करना चाहिए था। भाई मेरा लग गया कुछ गलती से। हाँ गलती से लग गया। गलती कौन सा? अभी मैं दोबारा दबाऊँ तो जाता नहीं।
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the healing trolls around Vilmara village they seem agitated. Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
They seem
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vilmara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the village. Wait a second. The person! It's Dainslev!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Yep, see you later, Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Here to investigate the Abyss Order, then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now. So you're here to investigate the Abyss...
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly churl activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly churl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly churl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time. So that was the commission that brought you. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilly churl activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't... There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage, the sinner you wish to know about. His situation is different. His name is Vedrfolnir. The vision... I'm loath to admit it, but...
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners. The wise, Roptatir. The visionary, Vedrfolnir. Gold, Rhindaughter. The foul, Sertologi. And no matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who... And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
They were once people of great esteem in Khaenri'ah. Those who carried the hopes of the nation, the 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent it. Deep within, the 5 of them craved something more, so they became sinners. But also transcendent beings. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world. Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide and...
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osaka?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that the eye was integral to their plan. Yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, there are many signs pointing...
Then what should we do?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of... Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate...
The ley lines?
Traveler, You were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe my recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Wait, then our commission here in Vamara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memory.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little... Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff. Well, let's go find Dane! We've got to...
This is such a great place for a vacation. Let me just take a few more days off.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
This is such a great place for a vacation. Let me just take a few more days off.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just... Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission.
Oh, young guy? Early 20s?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't memories.
Maybe...
No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? So this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth...
What sort of truth?
that their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps, implanting that particular memory... Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering... However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, come with me. We must check whether the...
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you...
Of course.
Take it easy.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
वो पूरे टाइम दिखते रहेगा किसी को कनेक्ट करना है
There is no escape! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Booba, get them!
Shine down!
It really hurts! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Nice and spicy.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Illusion shattered! Things are about to get dicey.
Boba, get them!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Now I got stomach cramps.
The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Race you! Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! After fried pan, into the fire! Eat this!
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Ha! 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 Quietly now. The wind knows me. Illusion shattered! Absurd!
Time to go as one with wind and cloud!
The mortal plane of fleeting dream.
Into the wind!
Nice and spicy.
Shine down!
The wind knows me.
Illusion shattered!
Into the wind! Clouds high, the birds call!
Get them!
The wind knows me.
Nice and spicy. You're toast!
One with nature.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been...
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
फाइट के देखिए मैं तेरे को बोला तो
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking...
So you came here all on your own? What about those
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilichurls. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they...
In the New World, they bade farewell to the Shroud. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering. Such was the price they paid, and thus...
Did you hear that? What was... It sounded so gentle. Oh, this is weird. Let's... Get them! Looks like the same thing is happening over here.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears.
Take it easy.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well, Father. When you awake, that which differentiates...
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the Hilly have calmed down, let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager.
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's...
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues?
Someone's gone...
Huh? You know, the young guy from Vamara Village. The one you've been... That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you...
But how is that? All right. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased? You're right. We should narrow down the...
There's no rush.
Take it easy.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? He's around 20 years old, and you said he was...
Oh, I know who you're talking...
Really? You remember...
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say it? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just... Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in... Just like how you entered your sibling's memory, that would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memory, but didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time and we don't even know who... Good idea! That'll help. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what... Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him...
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for, like, there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment.
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. No, that doesn't seem right. We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out... No, that does... The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
Oh, right! That's exactly...
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still...
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely a Yeah, that...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't. You could...
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful... You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa...
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need.
Another time, huh? Yeah.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. No, that doesn't... Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. The founder of the Abyss Order. No, that doesn't... Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become... your... Kari Bear
Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? This is Atosa's memory. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after... it's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've hope. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal... Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the... But despite his intentions for me, in truth, I died. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness. As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving in its primitive form. It can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. After all, its existence. That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I just wanted them to feel like I once as if... I know what you... Why would I do something so... But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. Chief Amadea, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no... I was curious, so I saw... Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been... I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness, left to mature in an illusory world of... Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up. I know. But There's nothing I can do to make... If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the sudden... I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact the Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the... Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the... He would then hand the eye to you, and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the... Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to note... I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but... Teyvat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones in the face of everything they could be planning. I fear I'm too insignificant. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate. And you remember my father, don't you? Clotar Albery, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. I suffered. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world, where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form. To implant a specific memory into the mind. In that memory, I would tell them a story. Just... I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. And all that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, but now, the bedtime...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. When that battle earlier was tough, the one against Dane, I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after the loom of fate, huh? Before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the However, the heavenly principles will awaken. You could say, just look at Caribert. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves, even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just... Aether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear, well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Aether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Caribert gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping. Oh, and Dane came by just now. He didn't say anything though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that he was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon does... Wait, really? What is... Well, what happened after that?
there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing... There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we... Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is, and we're all relieved to know.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so...
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party, so honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now, if Curry Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I relied on him for a lot of things. But I'm sure with enough time... Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumb. Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so...
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to... Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation? A picture?
happy to oblige.
Feeling lucky today?
Take it easy. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
I won't go too far. And don't worry about me getting bored. I'm an expert at finding ways.
Take it easy.
Nice and spicy.
The wind knows me.
Wow, time flies. Just like that, it's time for us. We need to head to Natlan next. Neverland called it a nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of. Exactly. Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there in other nations. Huh. Could it be?
Yes! That look of surprise and excitement is perfect! Hold it right there. Now look at the camera, and big smiles on 3. Ready?
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for Fontaine, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material once you're gone.
Oh, so you knew we were leaving.
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to thinking. And, well, a little... All those obstacles we overcame side by side. Feels like it was just...
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
Partings are inevitable, of course. But distance makes the heart grow fonder. One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together.
Whoa, you're all here!
That we will. I'm looking forward to hearing about your future adventures. So make sure to stop by.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Ooh, great idea! We even have a professional...
Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. Natlan has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave. They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but good... Many members of the Spina have visited in the past.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard, I have no doubt you'll be able to overcome anything that comes your way.
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might be a nice change of pace.
All right, I'm ready. Well then, traveler.
Bon voyage!
Wow! So this is Natlan! So many strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never seen before! Doesn't look like there are any cities around here, though. Where should we start? Good idea! Finding people means we can learn information about the local Archon. And once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey. Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along with. Come on, let's keep following the road.
Here comes the catch.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
As one with wind and cloud!
Quietly now.
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around.
But if you two leave...
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of... We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt, and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting.
We barely had a chance last time, remember? We can't expect a better result with even fewer people. Pilgrimage registration closes tonight.
Well, alright. I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the... But never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the victory feast.
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together.
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get going before it's too late. Go for him. Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened. Oh, she looks so...
Huh? Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Yep, we just got to Natlan.
Oh, welcome! I'm Kachina. Uthabiti Kachina. Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natlan. Although it's kind of complicated. If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier?
Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and... The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim. Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much...
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something.
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into two phases. Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually, an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natlan. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned earlier. Someone like me. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
Yeah, the skill seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead...
Sure am. Although, I don't exactly have any team members anymore. The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, the difference in strength between bearers can practically be night and... So, their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just go it alone. At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always make...
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing. Yep, time for the next phase of our journey.
What are you guys talking about? Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I just... how should I really appreciate the offer? That's so unbelievably generous of you. But only people from Natlan...
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then become heroes.
It's alright. Really. I mean...
Really?
We're all usually on good terms, but... Whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, they don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage.
It's like I probably don't even need to explain the reason. It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team.
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
That's right. We always try to help people out during our travels.
A true adventure. You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. You're planning on staying in Natlan for a little while, right? Mind if I try to learn from...
Learn from...
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights. And
what do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right! Didn't those people from earlier say the registration period was about to end?
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close to the deadline anyway. I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. So it's fine. No one expects anything out of it. But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time. Thank you! Who would have thought I'd get the chance to meet such impressive... Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes. Hello, I'm Kachina, a member of the Children of Echoes. I adore green fruits and would love to become more strong, even though I'm still not much of a fighter. I should probably save all that for later, right? Then, are you hoping to go somewhere? I'm pretty familiar with these parts, so I can show you the way.
Those music records you mentioned earlier.
tools really are the best.
So, swords aren't issues?
Who wants first?
super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you. Many of our tribespeople love music and dance and have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead. This is Io, my Saurian companion, and also an important member of my family. He's saying hello. I think
Saurian? So in Natlan, you consider Saurians to...
Of course! Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians. They occupy an important place. Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet, but that's not the case at all. Io and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at our house. The children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetlisaurs, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much See? Io agrees with me.
Oh! You're here too!
No way! You have a Saurian companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! I think your friend here will get along with Io just fine. Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important business to handle, and then I'll be right back. No mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new friend astray, or I'm telling your parents.
Careful not to confuse appetite.
thing you did just now. This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above. We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wayab to decipher its will. The Wayab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that extraordinary?
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Chief! Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal, the Chief. These two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting...
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety's my... I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you.
Whoa! There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
How about, we show you our...
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are... You're the Traveler, and your Paimon is familiar.
Paimon is a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's not...
Wait, is there something special?
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from him, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the Chief...
Apologies for not trusting your...
Oh, don't worry about it. You were...
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful. As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you had it?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up. I may not be much of a fighter, but I am.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just tell me where you left off, and I might...
Let me think. I told them about the Wayab, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient...
Oh, right! That word kept popping up in our conversation.
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes, whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic...
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By the time he fought in his last one, even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage.
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient... Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious.
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear, and their deeds are then preserved within it. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value, in turn, the accomplishments preserved within it, serve as an inspiration for the next generation.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our YUB chose me, but if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would have given up a long time.
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? What?
None at all. And that is precisely how it exercises.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned? Or
oh, Paimon gets it! If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the story suddenly becomes...
Someone had this to say. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock. Yet future bearers looked upon them. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the break. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the why. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it together, just you Well, it's getting late. I've got to get to the Stadium of the Sacred right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but...
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held. Of course. She's the most important figure.
Sounds like a plan, then.
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need...
All right, we're off. See I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were... Luckily, that's not the case. Or, well, I guess we just have to meet up at...
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the Chief about your team?
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join, but he's not as young as he used to be. And he's got some old injuries that's... He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the...
Yeah, your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they didn't feel guilty about it.
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is... We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes of the past, not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend our strength to a greater cause. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle, it'll also be a great opportunity to experience our culture and... Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the Statue of the Seven, is also in that direction.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the pyro are?
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely...
Oh, since we're here, you might as well go get your shiny new elemental powers, Traveler.
Huh? You can get elemental power from this...
Oh, just you watch, Kachina. That's not right. Is the statue asleep or something? Huh. Shouldn't you be able to shoot fireballs or summon flame pillars by now? Strange. Sorry, Kachina. We got your hopes up for nothing.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious now. That's something only vision bearers can use. Could you show me?
Take it away, Travel.
Wow! Different elemental powers! Well, let me give it a try! Nope. Still just Geo. Anyway, I was right!
You just wait until you hear about our previous adventures! Whoa! What's that?
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy.
Right? It's been ages since that day we first saw Deval.
Oh, before I forget, they look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. I always bring a few when I know I'm going to be out and about for a while. A little boost of sugar can really come in handy in a pinch.
Woo! Paimon loves candy. Thanks.
My pleasure, my pleasure! I've got all sorts of bits.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Busted!
Booba, get them!
Into the wind! Illusion shattered!
Nice and spicy!
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Gotcha!
Shine down! Hands up! Fun's over.
Easy money.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Booba, get them!
Into the wind! Strider. to go.
Quiet now.
Nice and spicy. Eat this!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Here comes the catch.
Shine down. One with nature.
Out of the frying pan.
There is no escape.
Put up with this fight.
Here comes another.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. Let's round him up. Shine down. Busted.
Nice and spicy.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Insolent. Under.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Gutsy.
Busted.
Race you.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind. Time to go.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Take it easy. One with nature. fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Race you out of the frying pan into the fire!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Gutsy. There is no escape! Gotcha! Illusion shattered! Here comes the catch. Quietly now. No escape! Gotcha! Shine down! Busted! Take it easy. Illusion shattered!
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Gotcha! There is no escape!
Into the wind.
Shine down! Game's up. Fun's over. Illusion shattered! Busted! No! Clouds high. The birds call! There is no escape! Shattered! One with nature! Shine down! The wind knows. There is no escape! Quietly now. Shattered! Falling leaves, adorn my night! Shine down! Here comes the catch! Illusion shattered! Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. There is no escape. Busted. Take it easy. Hard to oblivion. Shine down. Removal. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Things are about to get sexy. Now you shall perish!
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Illusion shattered!
Here comes another. Let's rock!
Let's round them up! The wind knows me. Shine down! One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Illusion shattered!
Nice and spicy!
Wind strider!
Oh my, you asked for
it! Inazuma shines eternal!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Here comes the catch.
Quietly now.
Booba, get them!
Time to go.
Gotcha! Shine down!
Nice and spicy!
Into the wind! There is no escape! The wind knows me.
At the right hand, into the fire!
Shine down! Absurd! Busted!
As one with wind and cloud.
Wind strike! There is no escape!
Nice and spicy!
Detached from the war.
The fire!
Wind strike! Gotcha!
Nice and spicy!
This is the end.
Busted.
Booba, get them!
Shine down! The mortal plane of fleeting dream.
No ingredients for me today! At the right hand, into the fire!
it easy. Take it easy. Quietly now.
Nice and spicy.
Gotcha.
Booba, get them.
Take it easy. Quietly now.
Nice and spicy.
Things are about to get dicey. Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
Nice and spicy!
One with nature. It's fine. Clouds high. The birds call.